Okay, this is an introduction video, so you can refer to the first introduction video. Let's go into more depth of that. So, introduction, smoko area, as you would have seen in previous video. Very important, no smoking in there. You can use a vape in there, obviously it's a battery, I'm going to cause a fire. This is it, guys. If you need to put green waste, it goes all along the side here and the side here. We make sure that the side is available so the van and truck trailer can come through in and out. So as the workers are working, you put your stuff here, over there. We've got an operator in there, keeps it under control when we make decisions. We can put it all through here and we can get it in there. We've had like meters all the way through here and all the way through there, chopped some big trees, and we shrunk it down in a few hours. So we've got all this operation going on here. You've got your smoke area, and that's my home and my office, the warehouse office. So I'll move out of here when the business professional and the business front will be running. So this will be my second home and I'll have a holiday house. Cardio. Okay, so warehouse underneath here, you've got the mulch with the string, you've got the mulch section as you're aware under mulch. You've got the garage with all the tools. Okay, you've got all the tools. You've got the hot water service. If you need a hot bath or remedy to get yourself in a nice therapeutical or even like medical hot bath, guys. Alright, so in here I've implemented a nice tub, keep it warm, take the shiver off a bit, and then you've got a nice hot bath system going on here that I use quite regularly. You can bring some bathers or whatever, I don't mind. The whole concept of this, guys, is it's constant hot water. This hot water service will run out in 15-20 minutes and it's not acceptable for me. I'm a hard worker, I get sore bones, I'm busted. So go chiropractor, physio. We'll show you on some results on how to keep fit under OH&S. But that service is not acceptable because in 20 minutes you need to have a nice hot shower and stretch in the shower. We're under OH&S, I'll explain that to you now. But if you ever need at work, the hot shower is available or bath. And if you have an acid or a petrol spill or emergency, it's also for OH&S to make sure that you get the cover of water cleaned out on the phone, straight to the ambulance. What's the story? I've got a shower, get him under, yep, gone. I can operate that straight away. First aid kit, guys, in the van. Let's go check out the van in a second. But just so you know, in the back of this property, you have access to a toilet, a microwave, you have access to a little kettle. I've got a fridge, bar fridge in the lounge room that I enjoy putting my beer in. If you're not using the fridge, I'll bring the fridge in here. You can crank the fridge, no worries. You can use this machine, not that one, that's my personal one. You can use this machine to wash your dirty clothes if need be for work. And then go to work, bring your dirties, bring whatever, I don't mind. It's a pretty old banger. Hand to wash yourself and a toilet, okay guys? So you've got a toilet over here. You've got a locker out there. You've got plenty of room over there to put your stuff safe. You're under camera. Just so you know, you're under camera as well. You can use the one on the right there, and if you need, just ask and I'll operate it, put it on for you. You've got to put the hose on, okay? That's it. Make sure you do it properly. Water, toilet, what else can I say? Kettle, microwave. This is my personal space. It's locked or not. You're not to enter even if it's open. In a sense, this is my office until I say in the warehouse, managers and so forth come forward. Discussions held in meeting inside. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's a good thing, not just a bad thing. Who knows? So, this is induction number 2, guys. Safety and damages, very important. OH&S, we're doing that now. And then we're going to look at the final 1 or 2 videos, guys. So we've got the front over here. Last but not least, we've got the van. So in the van, very important. We've got standard sort of things going on here, and we change as we see fit. We've got a ladder up here for gutter cleaning. We've got some toolboxes happening, some oils and some fills, some ropes, some tools, some string for the weed whacker, some cover to drag mulch out from the back of a property or to put over as a tarp of the trailer, or maybe to cover a window somewhere so you don't flick shit everywhere. So when you're on site, you might want to cover up some windows and back off the throttle. You know, it's called using your common sense. So what comes first, the dollar or the cents? The common sense comes first, then the dollar. Remember that. Operation equals your success here. So productivity equals your demand. All right. Now all levels are welcome, from level 1 to level 5, from the raise $30 and up, all the way up to the hundreds per hour. Okay. So you've got the blower, the mulcher, all the tools, the chainsaws, and all the rest, guys, going on here. Okay. We've got enough for 3 men, so we've got 2 men here and me, the driver, or whoever's under supervision. So the aim of the game is to have your own car, subcontracted on long term. You've got all the pole sets and all the tool sets there, making sure that they're all in. And then you've got your blowers, hedges, hand tools, blower mowers, the lot. You've got this to protect you when you're doing trees, and another one. And if you need to, just go buy one, reimburse it. No worries. When saying that, guys, make sure you understand this is an induction only. This gate over here opens up. This gate over here has a little clamp over here. Just goes on and off there like that. Stays in the rubber in between here, guys. Like that. Simple. And just clip it straight in, okay? So if you're coming in the morning, you're the first one here. Open up the gate if it's closed. Slide it across. Clamp that on. Just clamp that on so it doesn't fall over and cause any damage to the water pipes and mains as it's all secured. And that's it, guys. This is the induction video. Make sure tools on site are all in one place. All in one place, guys. I don't want tools all over the place. I don't want to see your glasses over there, your gloves over there, your jumper over there, one tool over there. A blower's just been fucking stolen from the front. Now you're reimbursing me on a blower that's been stolen or some other tool. All the tools go safely to some side, like in a sense of doing the mulch. It goes here, not in there, on top of mulch or underneath mulch, breaking the tools in no respect. Okay, you use all this for the front, and that's it, guys. That is a clear induction on Matthew's gardening service. All questions I want I want you guys to ask questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question. And in saying this, I will also say, don't be shy to be yourself, in a sense of like own up to who you are and be strong and be professional and say it in a professional manner to me, Matthew. Can I please talk to you on the side? Or Matthew, I need to say this. I don't know how else to say it. Please don't be offended. Rah, 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 rah. Okay, or maybe it's just I get stuffed and all the rest and who you are. We'll work through that. So there's no good or bad here. There's no discrimination. There's no harassment. Males, females, welcome. There's no discriminatory at all. It's not welcome. The business is professional in a sense that you come in here, we're all treated the same, maybe at different levels, and we're not to justify that we're a team. We're a team. There's no I in team. So this Matthew's Gardening Service, North, South, East, West and Melbourne team, we are waiting for you guys and we're happy to have you on board. The ones that are with me are enjoying the productivity. They're loving it. And they're like, when's the next guy coming? When's the next chick coming? You remember that fella? What happened to him and that? Alright, so now we're bringing you guys in and you're going to be on a long-term basis. So the aim of the game is to get your foot in the door, do the induction. Now, what you're doing, this is pretty much the end. Wait, after the induction, do the guides, follow suit with this video. That's your training. So when you go on training, if you need to ask me a question, refer back to this on the subject of. I don't want to repeat myself, it's all clear. Everyone needs to follow suit. So this is really important, these recordings, that you get it right and on training. Nothing changes. Nothing gets changed. Except for the fact that you might need to challenge the job differently. So for example, a weed whacker, you've got a little spot of grass, you've blown all the area, you've done a really good job. You can use the weed whacker to just quietly blow that area out rather than getting a blower and it's in your hand. Or perhaps just pulling one weed here and there, you might have some dramas. Or how to challenge this and how to challenge that. A change of structural ways on how to run. So cutting high grass on a mower, different ways to use a weed whacker, mower, use a hand tool, slasher. Do I use the scythe, the one that you slide to side like a knife? You just slice it and slash it by a manual tool, hand, all these factors. How do we operate? How do we approach the job and execute the job in a reasonable professional manner, reasonable time frame, executing it professionally, not looking silly on site. So everyone's to stay quiet on site and respect and come and talk to me. I don't want to hear no swearing, no arguments, no drugs, no alcohol, nothing along those lines. Just an honest day's hard work, guys. Coming in with a respectful approach. Just so we know, finally, induction. If you're fired on site, that means you're not coming back in the van, or you are, depending on if I'm leaving. If I'm staying there on site with the workers or on my own, we're finishing our job, see you later. Go from here. The other thing you need to know is if you want to leave and you want to quit your job, you don't get paid. It's as simple as that. Under the Fair Work Act and under Australian laws, if you quit your job, don't expect to be paid. Simple as that. Because at the end of the day, by law, I don't have to pay you if you quit your job. Okay? As soon as you quit your job, that's it. You're paid. You don't get paid for quitting your job. Halfway through, at the end, it doesn't matter. The concept by law. If you want to challenge me on that, go straight to Fair Work Act. I'm more confident to take it on board with you because I'm being fair. If you've done a hard day's work and you say, look, mate, I put in a hard day's work, I bit my tongue, I did it to the end, I just want to be paid, man, but I'm done with you. Alright, fair enough, you're a casual, I appreciate you're owning up and respecting to be a man. But if you're coming through halfway through the job, or at the start, or just like 3/4 way through and you're being drama all day, you don't want to be here and you can see it and it's a negative, then you're not paid for that time frame. It's simple as that. By law, you've got to be paid. Okay, make that very clear. I don't want to make that a rule. I was thinking the opposite way for many years, that you should be paid, and it makes sense. Why should you be paid for quitting a job that you didn't want to do in the first place, and it causing me trouble and money and expenses forward and drama? So just be sure that if you want to quit your job, that you do it at the end of the day in a professional manner. If you don't, your judgment could be against you in a sense of payment. If you do a professional job and you like it after a week or two doing this, then fantastic. I will advise you again, like I did in the previous video, give it a go with the machine 1 or 2 times. You might be a bit shaky, but like you've got to crawl before you walk, you've got to be able to run. You'll get there. Just like driving a car, it takes a while. So give it a few days into a week, you'll have a feel for it. You'll know from there. Give it 2 weeks maybe, even 3. I'm more than happy. If you feel like you just want to brush the floors and mulch the floor and wash the car and look after the joint on a lower level, then I'm welcome to have you. If you want to be on the highest level, go for it. Either high or low, no discrimination, as I said. That's it. Welcome to Matthew's Gardening Service, north, south, east, west of Melbourne. So you're clear, we cover all areas of grass to manicuring. So grass means just cut down low, all the way to manicuring like a cricket at the MCG. You got the green, light green and dark green, light green, dark green. You got that nice manicure, not just manicure. Gardeners think manicuring is getting down low and make it look like carpet. That's not fucking manicure, mate. Manicure is when you put a cricket lines in there and you make it like carpet, but you put the green and the white green. That's to me that's manicuring, making a nice carpet and nice lines and presenting your work, presentation. Okay. All the way to we don't do manicuring at all, only unless they want to charge for a certain area, cricket ground. Okay, we will, but in saying that, we don't generally. We just cut down low. We do edging all the way from tree hedges, tree science, tree pruning. So you got hedges, pruning, and you got tree science. So good, bad, dying. So you can example that tree over there. It's got a red coming through. That's telling me that wants to live and die at the same time. It's all science. Sun, earth, sun, air, water, its surroundings, the lot. That's science of it. Alkaline in the ground, acid levels. That is the science. Then you got arborist needs, which are higher, bigger trees that we can cover also. Then you got landscaping. There's hard landscaping and soft landscaping. So soft landscaping is putting in a pot in the ground, putting the mulch, a few rocks and things like that. That's soft landscaping and a design, and maybe 1 or 2 bricks and a pathway, pavements. Paving, things like that, soft landscaping. Hard landscaping is when you put in a retainer wall, alongside like a hill. You've got a driveway, and that's the driveway. So we're driving here, and I live along a hill. I don't want that landslide to fall down and cave on me. I want someone to put a retainer wall there. So there's a brick wall or a concrete wall or posted wall. Put here, retainer wall for 2 reasons. 1, to stop that landslide, maybe for design, could be for safety. Most of the times, a retainer wall is developed for safety. Smoke up on, then we'll get straight into the logging over there and we're done, tidy up. So basically that's it, guys. And we do all the things from maintenance to end of leases, inside cleaning and out, all the way through to rubbish removal, green waste and rubbish removal, gutter cleaning. Pretty much we're offering, guys, a Matthew's Gardening Service, a service, not just gardening. So it's called Matthew's Gardening Service. Easy to remember, goes forward nicely, and that's it. Matthew's Gardening Service. Surrounding all areas, guys. Make sure when you go out there you do a professional job. It's a service, it's not just gardening. We do all aspects of gardening, okay? Check out the brochure and the video and the quotes and things like that. You'll see if you ever want to load next to the front door here. You got my contact details and what we cover. Alright, welcome aboard, guys. Enjoy these next few clips through to the end, and remember everything I said, I will help you all the way through. Thank you.